yeah.
And now, our feature presentation.
Go home and see, and if that book bag is too heavy, get to the school and demand that the teacher carry the book bag around all day. See what they think about it. Because it's really injuring our children. We have to protect our children from premature sexual arousal. Now that's very important. Stop letting them look at all of them filthy sexual innuendo movies and videos and all of that. Little children can't handle those emotions. And unfortunately, our men have not been able to develop the kind of discipline that keeps them from hitting on young girls. So we have to teach the children how to at least dress and function in a certain way to try to protect themselves. This is something that we don't address that we need to do. We need to recognize that the people who are telling us now to date other men of other races and nationalities, they're not really for us, sisters. See, other men in other races and nationalities have always had access to us. That ain't new. Usually by force. Okay? So we not only insult ourselves, we insult our men, we insult God who made our men, by trying to be with some other nationality of people and pretend you somebody else. You got to deal with self. Okay, we got a whole shipload right here in this room. We got the same shared experience. Okay. I think there's something else that Barack Obama has been able to teach us, and you know we are glad. As a Muslim follower of the teachings of Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I am so glad that we have a black man in the White House who do not have a slave name. Now that is progress, and that is a good example. Now let me show you how you feel about it. Everybody in here who got a slave name, raise your hand. That's too many. That's way too many. You need to work on that. See, the white man don't care what you call yourself long as you don't change your social security number. You can be Spider-Man, just keep that same number. Okay? So don't be afraid to take one of your own African names. Give him back his name.
Yes.
You don't have to tell no Jewish mother, don't name your child Adolf Hitler.
That's right.
She know not to do that, that's an insult to her culture. Okay? So everybody with a slave name need to start recognizing that. You need to give them back their name. I don't care if you got it from your mom and your daddy, it wasn't theirs.
That's right.
Nobody can get off the ship named John and William, Martha, Tamika. Ain't nobody on the ship named that. Not one person. Pick you a name. Get one of your names back. That's the first step in reclaiming your own. And since we have an example now, this beautiful brother and his family up there, his name is Barack Obama. He's not Willie Jones. We wouldn't even want him to be President Jones. See? So that's a sign. We can do that. Get your own name. Don't make up no name. We already have names. Get a name book. Get your own name. Then look at the power of signing your own name. Answering to your own name. And I get called everything. Shahrazad, Shahrazad, anything. It's all right. I say yes. Anything is better than Sally me. See? It feels good. I can flip that, and then I go play sometime and they'll say, well, who do we make the check out to? I say, what you mean, who you make the check out to? I say, you make the check out to Shahrazad Ali. Oh, okay, sister, I didn't know. You didn't know what? So we ain't talking about you having two names. Okay? I don't want to see you and say, how you doing, Malik? And then somebody come by and say, hey, Rudy, man. Okay? Get your own name. Own your own name. Tell your children about how you got robbed of your name. Stop protecting your children from the truth. Tell them about slavery. Tell them who their open enemy is. If not, we send them out to be slaughtered. They're at a total disadvantage when they don't know who the enemy is. Older white people tell their children who the enemy is. They certainly tell the police department. We got to stop trying to protect our children from slavery. Give them the history. I'm raising my 8-year-old grandson. He could probably come up here and teach as well as I could today, because I've given him the truth. I've told him what's what. He's a black boy. He's going to grow up, inshallah, to be a black man. He got to know who is who. He got to know what to look out for, how to function, how to deal. We're not talking about putting fear in them when they're little babies. We just tell them the truth. You know the truth. And all that nonsense about, that was a long time ago. No, it wasn't. It was this afternoon. It wasn't a long time ago. It's today. Okay. But we are the best. I just want to keep reiterating that. We are the best. Leave here knowing you the best. We got a man that has survived hanging, having his penis and testicles cut off, and he grew a new one. We got women in here who had to squat down and have babies in the cotton field and get up and keep picking cotton, who had to bite the placenta with her teeth. We got women who didn't never have time to get sick, who had to make a meal out of no meal. Okay? We have that in us. That's who we are. That's who we are as black women. We didn't come from weak stock. We came from good stock. That's how we are standing here today. 435 years later, that's how I'm standing here today, still holding on to the truth. The truth ain't old-fashioned. You ain't never going to be able to talk me out of being black. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud of it. I don't want no slave name. I don't want nothing the slave master gave to us, because everything he gave to us was to destroy us. Now that's the reality of what we're living. So I'm going to close now. And I want to thank Brother Rafu for inviting me down. I have really enjoyed this. I love to bring the message of truth to our people, because if even 5% of y'all tonight go home and do this thing differently, well, then we have 5 more families that will create a better example for the community. We have 5 more people who will be happy. See, happiness ain't promised nowhere. That's something you have to decide that you want to pursue or be. It ain't nothing to say you're going to grow up and you're going to be happy. You have to decide, I want to be happy. I want to do the right thing. I want to be an upright man. I ain't trying to impress no other Negroes that don't know nothing, still loving white people. I'm not trying to them. I ain't trying to impress no white people that want me to stay a slave so they can rule and live in luxury. That's not who we want to be. We are greater than that. We are the best. Every one of us in the best. I don't care where you came from or what somebody did to you. You still the best. If you're robbing banks, you're the best bank robber they ever had. You are the best at whatever you do. You just gonna be the best. That's just how God made it. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.